Have you ever tried standing upright in a swimming pool without sinking? Now imagine walking on water as if it were solid ground. It seems impossible, right? But today, you're going to hear an incredible story, a story about faith, fear, and a miracle that only Jesus could perform. So stay here with me, because this little story will warm your heart. Now, it's story time. That day, Jesus was very tired. He had taught thousands of people and performed an incredible miracle. With just a few loaves of bread and small fish, he fed more than 5,000 people. As the day was drawing to a close, Jesus called his disciples together and said, "Get in the boat and cross the lake. I'll meet you later." The disciples obeyed and left. Meanwhile, Jesus went up the mountain by himself to pray. He knew he needed to speak with God the Father to stay strong. And you know what? We also need to talk to God every day. While Jesus was praying, the disciples were already far from the shore. And that's where the problem started. The wind got very strong. The waves rocked the boat from side to side, and the disciples began to feel afraid. Will we be able to do it? They rowed with all their might, but it seemed like they weren't getting anywhere. The night was dark, and their hearts were filled with worry. After praying, Jesus looked out to sea and saw his friends in danger. Then he did something absolutely incredible. Jesus began to walk on the water, even with the wind and waves. He walked as if he were standing on solid ground. When the disciples saw someone walking on the water, they were terrified. "Help! It's a ghost!" But Jesus immediately spoke in a calm and loving voice. "Courage! Don't be afraid. It's me." Pedro, still somewhat suspicious, replied, "Jesus, if it's really you, tell me to come to you walking on water." And Jesus said just one word, "Come." Pedro got off the boat, iced, and he began to walk on water. As long as Peter was looking at Jesus, everything was going well. But suddenly, he looked at the wind, he looked at the waves, and he felt fear. When Peter took his eyes off Jesus, he began to sink. Startled, he shouted, "Lord, save me!" At that very moment, Jesus reached out his hand and caught Peter, saying, "Why did you doubt? I'm here with you." The two of them got on the boat, and suddenly, the wind stopped, the sea calmed down. The storm is over. The disciples were amazed and said, "Jesus really is the Son of God." This story teaches us something very important. When we trust in Jesus and keep our eyes on him, we have nothing to fear. Even when life seems like a storm, Jesus is near, ready to help us. Dear Jesus, thank you for taking care of us. Help us to trust in you, even when we feel afraid. We want to keep our eyes on you every day. Amen. Did you enjoy today's story? So leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to talk to God every day. Until the next Bible story.